It's dark, it's early, and we're loaded up for the guitar show, so let's hit the road. Come along with us. It's gonna be an awesome day.
When you have to wake up at 4:45 a.m., it's kind of nice to wake up to the gurgling of a coffee pot.
Well, good morning and welcome to the workshop. In case you can't tell, I'm not quite awake yet. That's because it's early in the morning. Today is the day of the 2024 Colorado Guitar Show and Luthiers Expo. I'm really looking forward to this. It is going to be awesome. I've got everything loaded up now and we're ready to hit the interstate. I'm going to have a couple friends helping me out at the booth this year, which I'm so thankful for. You've seen both of these guys in videos in the past. My friend Mark is going to be riding up with me, and then my buddy Jesse, who's helped out with quite a few sound demo videos, is going to be joining a little bit later on. It makes a world of difference having some help at a booth like this. It's so hard to be able to interact with everybody if you're just by yourself. I definitely appreciate the help, and thank you guys so much for basically giving up a day and coming and helping me out up here. I really appreciate it. And with that said, it's time to jump on the highway and head north to Denver.
This year, the guitar show has moved to a new venue that's much bigger than the last one. We're heading to the DIA Convention Center. According to their website, they've got 84,000 square feet of meeting space here. I am definitely looking forward to having a little bit more space to move around.
We have made it to the guitar show. It's time to go get checked in. Let's see what we got. I'm excited. It's just going to be awesome.
We're about 5 minutes after it's opened, and it's pretty busy here. Whoa. Holy, wow.
The room we walked into is huge. Now we have to find our table.
Hey, look at that. Bam! Haha!
Once we found our table, we had just under 3 hours to set up, which is more than enough time, but we didn't waste any time and got right to work. This turned out to be a good thing, as we're going to find out here in just a few minutes.
We're getting everything set up, and we just found out we have a casualty. My little monitor screen here, TV, apparently it took a little tumble. So we've got some time. We're gonna try to see if we can find a replacement before the show starts. Can we do it? I don't know. Let's see if we can get it done. We're hurrying to the store to see if we can find another TV. According to the website, they have one, and it's
K5 or
1.7 miles away. Let's go. We found one. Now we got to go set it up. Talk about last minute problems. That's okay. We still got time. It's pretty cool. The new TV swapped right over. We're in business. I only lost a few minutes of frustration. We're good to go. We've got everything set up. Let's take a look at the booth before the doors officially open.
I brought a total of 5 instruments with me this time. Last year I only had 3, and I wanted to show a few more. I think overall the booth looks really good, and I'm happy with it.
It is time for the doors to open. We are ready to start the day at the Colorado Guitar Show, Luthiers Expo. This is going to be awesome. There is so much stuff here to see. I haven't even made it all the way around yet. That's all right. We'll get there in time. Let's do this.
Here's a quick look around the space and you can sort of get an idea of how big this room is. Now this entire space is not just the guitar show. There's actually 3 different shows going on simultaneously. At the far end of the building is a toy show. In the middle is the Vintage Voltage Expo, which you got to see last year a little bit. And then of course, on our end of the building is the guitar show. And just as the doors were opening, my friend Jesse showed up and had to try out the latest build. only a short time, the room really began to fill up and we started getting a lot of traffic. The 3-string cigar box guitar that I brought along was already becoming very popular, as well as the only left-handed guitar in the entire space. Come on, guys, I'm disappointed. The only left-handed guitar was brought by me. I know for a fact that there are left-handed players out there that like guitars that aren't a black Strat or a black Ibanez. Last year, there was at least 2 others, and that was really cool to see. Maybe next year I should bring nothing but left-handed guitars. That'd be kind of fun.
So far, this day is going awesome. I'm meeting so many people. It's so cool. Like, just have a look around at all the cool stuff. We're not even halfway done yet. So we got a long ways to go. It's gonna be an awesome day. I'm probably gonna lose my voice by the end of the day, but that's okay.
A little while later, I got to meet up with local Denver-based musician and YouTuber Brandon Tate. Brandon is making a sort of a documentary video of the guitar show and doing some different interviews, so I got to spend a few minutes chatting with him. I'm not going to cover that interview really here because I'll save that for Brandon's channel. I'll put a link in the video description. You can click on that, head over to Brandon's channel, and watch the entire video, including the interview with yours truly. I do know from checking out Brandon's YouTube channel that he has recently built a 3-string cigar box guitar. So of course, I had to show him and let him play the one that I brought along. While walking around the show this year, it seemed to me like there was more of a mix between local luthiers and music shops selling new and used instruments, amps, and pedals. Now I like instruments, amps, and pedals, but I want to see some handmade guitars. So let's go see some. These are made by local luthier Andy Bennett. I like Andy's booth because it seems like he always has some that are in process, and it's just kind of cool to see how things come together. Next stop, the Zimbelman Guitars booth. Matt is a friend of mine and local to my area. He's helped me out quite a lot, and quite frankly, I probably wouldn't have completed the first acoustic guitar if it wasn't for his help along the way.
I see orange tools. We gotta check out the Skyscraper booth.
While at the Skyscraper booth, I got a sneak peek at some upcoming releases from the Skyscraper Guitars team. This stuff is super cool, and you're definitely going to want to check out their website and see what they have in store.
There's quite a few new things Skyscraper Guitars is offering, which is awesome. A lot of it's due to the fact that LMI has gone out of business, so Skyscraper's been able to step in and fill some of that void, which is awesome. So if you're looking for some cool things, side benders, all kinds of cool stuff that maybe you used to get from LMI, check out Skyscraper Guitars. Really good quality stuff, great people to work with. Go check them out. Not sponsored or anything, but it's good stuff, and I use their tools as well.
of the coolest things about a show like this is just being able to go from booth to booth and see how people use their creativity to come up with different shapes and designs. I love the top on this particular guitar right here. I believe this is a baritone.
Brandon's not here at his Talon Guitars booth. Let's go check out what he's got. That pickguard is wild. I like it.
Brandon's also fairly local to me, and we've had the opportunity to meet up on occasion. It's awesome to see some of the new concepts and designs that he's coming up with. He always has great designs and is not afraid to think outside the box, as evidenced by this prototype here, which I think is super cool. I found it surprising how quickly the day went by, even though I spent most of my time at the Hayley Guitars booth just interacting with people and in general having a great time. The day just seemed to fly by.
Well, it seems like things are winding down here as we approach closing time. People are starting to pack up. Looks like we might be mighty close to a wrap on the 2024 Colorado Guitar Show and Luthiers Expo. Super fun. Seeing some people that I was able to meet last year, meeting lots of new people. Super fun. Really enjoyed hanging out here at the Hayley Guitars booth. Have a look behind me as to what we have. Still some people browsing around. But like I said, I think we have neared the end. It's almost time to load up all this stuff and make the trip back home. Teardown time. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. And that is all that's left of the 2024 Colorado Guitar Show and Luthiers Expo. Look at it, it's pretty well cleared out. Everybody's out of here. We're all packed up, loaded up, had an awesome time, met a lot of cool people, saw tons of cool guitars. Definitely a great day. Mark, did you enjoy yourself?
Oh, yes, I did.
Right on, always fun. Thanks a lot for your help. I really appreciate you hanging out here for the day.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Yes, it was. Now let's go home.
Yep.
And that wraps up our day at the Colorado Guitar Show in Luthiers Expo. I don't know if you can tell, my voice is scratchy, my throat's a little bit raw from talking with everybody, both vendors as well as attendees. What an awesome time. I'm definitely tired out and I'm ready for a nap. Now, as much as I tried to get out and talk with all of the vendors there, I just wasn't able to really spend a whole lot of time visiting with every single one. There was just too many. And I tried to cover a wide array of some of the different things that were on display. And I know I recorded his booth because we were neighbors at the show, but I want to give a particular shout out to Kyle Colley of Hayley Guitars. Now, I know I filmed the booth, but I don't know what happened to the footage, but I want to give Kyle a shout out. It was cool being neighbors at the show, and I want to say Kyle makes some very nice looking pickups, cables, and just recently started making custom guitars as well. So Kyle's out of Scottsdale, Arizona. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check him out as well. Kyle, sorry man, I don't know what happened to the video, but I specifically remember recording the table. I don't know, I guess I didn't hit record or something. So we're gonna wrap this up here. I hope you enjoyed this coverage of the 2024 Colorado Guitar Show and Custom Luthiers Expo. I'm looking forward to next year's. Let me know what you thought of this down below in the comments. And if you were one of the attendees and I got to meet you, thank you so much for stopping in. I really enjoyed meeting everybody, hanging out, and just having a great time. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time. Good night.